water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so I already started shuffling, but I just felt like I just want to start the reading. And I feel like I just want to do the readings like so. And after, I'm going to see how it goes. Okay. So, like I've done with the previous signs, messages for your spirituality and comfort and peace of mind, as well as that's one segment. Second segment, your health. Third segment, your relationship and love. And fourth, that's the third segment. And fourth segment, your wealth and or career. Okay, bear in mind that Mercury goes retrograde September 27. Okay, that means a lot for these messages that are going to be, coming out. Also, the new moon in Libra is October 6. Okay, October 6. Okay. Alright, so coming off of the full moon in Pisces, a lot of, shit being illuminated, being exposed. And going into the new moon in Libra season, and incorporating Mercury's retrograde in the frequency of Libra, there is just a lot of truth and justice that is coming forth, okay? Now, this may not be to your detriment, but this could also be to your favor. It all depends on your standpoint, okay? Or your stance, okay? So, I'm going to start off with, of course, spirituality, comfort, and health, okay? Let me just say spirituality, not health, spirituality and your peace of mind. They do go hand in hand. And relationship, love, and comfort, those go together, okay? So spirituality and your peace of mind, okay? I am getting, good energies for you, water signs. Like someone here who has been trying to cause problems for you, and this could be because of your faith. I've been getting a lot of that. People being attacked for what they believe in. There's going to be a lot of justice coming through for us, okay? So someone who's been, very hypocritical, starting a lot of drama behind the scenes for you. Drama is coming for them. That's what I am getting. Okay? Or they're in a lot of shit. Let me just say that. Things are pretty much stagnant in their life right now. And you may not see things literally shifting in your favor as yet. But do bear in mind that things are shifting in your favor. They have already begun to do so spiritually, frequency-wise, and energetically. Now, these people or this person, they're trying to hang on for dear life. And they're putting up a lot of illusions and front. Poker faces, pretending as though they're not experiencing karmic justice to their demise. But do bear in mind, take this as a form of encouragement that they are. No matter how they be acting, they could still have their jobs, some of them, but it's only a matter of time for all of that to cascade and collapse. Some of these people are going to die, leave their wealth. Despite the great wealth they attained, doing a lot of unscrupulous shit, they're going to die and leave all of that behind. Some of these people, they've already lost their jobs, long-term jobs they've had for Saturn cycles. Okay? Now you could see motherfuckers not working right now, and you'd be wondering, a lot of these people, they've lost their jobs because they were stealing from their workplaces. Okay? Some of these people suddenly got ill, but that's the illnesses they were trying to put on you that ricocheted onto them tenfolds, 100-folds, 100 times 100-folds. Okay? So you have to pay attention. People are going through shit around you. Do not be deceived, okay? They want to weaken your strength, your power, your belief in yourself by casting illusions. So that, for them, that's the gain, and pretty much breaking your focus is them, building themselves back up. Do not give in. And it doesn't really matter what happens at this point. Karma is coming for them. That's what I'm also getting, because there's a time and season. It don't matter if you feel hopeless right now, they're still not gonna escape the wrath or the finger of God. Okay, so something you believe in, yeah, I get that strong. Ace of Pentacles, okay? This is something you firmly believe, and you're standing by that. People have been trying to cause drama. Some of these people, they're just jealous, but some of them, they're just really fearful of what it is that you believe in. And this is both jealousy and fearfulness, okay? Alright. For some, these could be ex-lovers and so on. And I'm getting specifically for some of you, this could be a group of black people. But not all of you. This is just, some petty people. Really childish. These are big-ass grown people who act like children. Ill-mannered children, okay? So, like I said, okay. These people I'm getting, they're sick in their minds. Ace of Swords in reverse. They're sick in their goddamn minds. Okay? The Ace of Swords. They're sick in their minds. Okay? They're Looney Tunes. They're crazy. Okay? These people, they're also losing their power. Okay? They're experiencing ego deaths. Okay? Death of their egos. Okay? Because there was a lot of pretense with these people. Trying to, defame you. Make you out to seem as though, make you out to look like someone you're not. But they're experiencing judgment, okay? Judgment in their public personas, their egos, I said that. Okay, their Jupiter, their wealth, their abundance, their marriages. These people are experiencing, deaths. As well as, like you said, a lot of them are losing their minds. Whatever intellectual prowess they had, they're losing those. Okay? Because that's what they try to put onto you. Now, I did pick up something that someone was trying to pass on a karma, their child's karma to you. Now, you could be very intellectual, and they've got a stupid kid, okay? And they're trying to take your energy and give to that child. That child is going to die. Okay? Because also I'm getting for some of you, they try to make you stupid. And it fell onto the kid. It ricocheted on the kid. Where the kid just, all of a sudden was just very stupid. Couldn't understand or process anything. And they try to take it off the kid, the judgment that, because, what you do, falls onto your descendants. Okay? But they try to put it onto you back from the kid to you. But what's going to happen? That kid's going to die. And I heard, I remember a reading that I did yesterday, someone is going to lose their mind. Because their kid is going to die. And it's going to make, I feel like this someone's going to, listen. And as I'm saying this to you guys, I'm going to just share a story with you. I've said this several times on my Fanny Kusujoso Instagram. And the Grey Witch channel, okay, YouTube channel. And as I'm saying this to you, that instance, that experience came to mind. I have 2 sons, okay, ages 7 and 9. And I have a lot of experiences dealing with sorcery and witchcraft. But I remember specifically, I remember there's a sister overseas. I don't even like calling them sisters, mothers, nephews. I don't even because like, it just makes me want to throw up, calling them like so. But for argument's sake, she's older than I am. I'm the third child. There are 4 sisters. I am the third. Okay, mind you, the youngest, okay, the one who follows me, looks way fucking older than me, and, it's just a lot of sibling rivalry. And Spirit has revealed a lot to me about the one overseas, that she's been doing a lot of shit, unscrupulous shit. All of them have. The oldest one, she worked, I suppose, at a bank, Scotia Bank. She don't seem to work there anymore because it's been like a few weeks. I haven't seen her going anywhere to work, and it ain't no, work leave and shit like that, because I've seen her stay home for her leave before. Okay, I've seen her taking her vacation leave, but then again, who knows? I mean, not get into that, but people are low-key losing their jobs and pretending that that's not so, But then again, how many weeks vacation leaves do they give them, at the bank? I don't know. So I'm not going to talk on that right now. But I remember the one overseas, she was saying to me, she wants me to give her my sons. Give up my sons to her for adoption. And you see, the thing is, these people, they go to witch doctors, and they do all kinds of sorcery. I do music, and I remember sharing something with them about a year ago. I recorded a song with some guys in Sandside in St. Mary, a little outside Port Maria in Jamaica. And the guys, they want to steal my song, my recorded song, and not pay me. And I told them about it, just so that there are people out there, who knows that, okay, I have some royalty with these people, and, just bear in mind so they don't rob me in case anything happens to me. But I had such genuine and good intentions why I told them that, but they've always had cruel intentions towards me. Now, I always knew there was some sibling rivalry. I always knew the mother was a genie. But for some reason, like, I don't hold grievances. Like, I will decide to detach from you and not have anything to do with you, but that don't mean I'm harboring any resentments towards you. But pretty much, that's why some people are really small-minded and stuck spiritually, energetically, and them people, they tend to trap illnesses and ailments in their bodies because they don't know how to move on and let go and to flow. Okay? But anyways, they called these people. Spirit actually revealed it to me in my spirit. They called these people who tried to scam me and tried to team up with them so they can all scam me. And they started this great sorcery against me to try to get me to lose my mind. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. I am very much mentally balanced, have the spirit of love, and that of a sound mind. Because I don't love money, I don't worship money. I love spirit. I worship my creator. Okay? And they're listening in. I know. Because they do their sorcery, There's a lot for you all to know, There's a lot because they send their spirits in the form of creatures around you sometimes, and this isn't for you to become fearful and to harm creatures and animals around you, but sometimes you find, you know, creatures, they're suddenly around you, like lizards. Yeah, especially like reptilian-like creatures, lizards. Yeah, let me just specifically say lizards, because there are some creatures they cannot possess. They send spirits in the form of creatures to watch and to spy on you. And that's something that has been intuitively revealed to me, and I've seen the manifestation of that. I've literally seen it. Now you have to be observant to know that, but they formed this great, huge sorcery against me to kill me, so they could steal that song and the monies that come with it, and other songs that I have written and I have uploaded to my social media account. And you know, she was like, oh, she wants to adopt my children, because they are trying to create the illusion that I'm of an unsound mind, and I'm supposed to believe that. Like, really, I'm the sanest person that I know. There's nobody I've ever come across who reasons as logically and soundly as I do. And that is why I don't have friends, because a lot of people, everyone I've come across, they're not on my level. And once I realize you're not on my level, block, delete, I don't have time for you. Okay? I protect my energies. I'm so serious about that. And I detach from them, and I relocated, and I will always do that. But they've always been doing their sorcery to end my connection. And I don't feel bad, because those connections were weak connections. Once I come into connectivity with a true divine masculine, there's no sorcery that can come against us. And so they formed a clique against me to kill me for my son. And you know, she was like saying, okay, she wanted to adopt my children, but the truth is the sorcery they've been doing against me, because they were doing sorcery prior to the music, but they upped their antics once they discovered about that. And I told them the money to benefit from that. Oh, they started to drool over my fortune, especially knowing they were jealous of me beforehand. And she wanted to adopt my children because she's fated to lose her child, and she will never have another child. Because when you try to hurt someone's children, whether it is to kill their children, to put your curse on them, or to kill their parents, your children are cursed. And so the whole reason why she wanted to adopt them is so that they could bear and take her karma. I'm like, no, bitch. They had the audacity to go to courthouses, the police stations, and make false reports that I'm of unsound mind. And we're coming with weak threats, how they're going to take my children from me. And they want their birth certificates. They even formed a syndicate with the boy's father, who pretended to move on and remarry. Okay? I was like, no, y'all in a clique with him. Get the birth certificates from him. But they want to take mine and hold on to it. Okay? To take away my rights of being a mother. And then, you know, also they want to take it to that witch doctor to perform a ritual on it. Because for the birth certificates that I have of them are authentic birth certificates. Plus, there's a spell on them that I put on them. Whosoever they're going to for you know, their voodoo work, reveal that to them, and they want to take that spell off of it, because they can't harm my children. And even if they get their hands on them papers, that spell is protected. And it's justice season. I see people getting their justice. Some of them have lost their jobs. They don't even know why. That's because their workplace found out they're stealing money. I know. Stealing from the bank. I did that reading prior to seeing certain things manifest. And it was like not too long ago I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I said that and I didn't even know that, you know, that was that person. You feel me? And I was experiencing what you call chronic anxiety, chronic panic attacks. They're the ones who were doing it, going to that witch doctor. But that cycle, that season has ended of them attacking me in such a way. I was even on medication. I don't need medication anymore. Because what they were trying to do, I went to the hospital, I went to Mapen Hospital in Clarendon, and they were trying to get me admitted in a psych ward. Because the doctors too, they were in on it to rob me of my fortune. A great, great fortune. But that shows you how people worship money and how they love money. And that shows you the beauty of COVID-19 right now. It's a blessing. Because it's going to detach people from money, vanity, and wealth. You have these people, them going around acting all self-righteous, holier than thou. And they're cruel as fuck. They're hypocrites. And that's why I don't play into what people say. I observe and watch. I'm the secret watcher. I don't give two fucks what you want to say. I watch what you do, not what you say. What you do tells way more about you than what you say. You can say anything, hence lies. But what you do reveals the true you. And I don't mean what you do in the public eye. I mean what you do outside of the motherfucking public eye. That's what tells me who you are. By what you secretly do. And night is gonna turn today. Trust me, the full moon in Pisces, the energies, they will live on. And it's judgment and exposure time now. A lot of these people were showing off with this and that, their little change in their cars, and they stole monies to buy them shit. You're gonna realize that. They weren't feeling shit. They're not shit. Sila, motherfucker, the hell is this? Like the spoon was in the cup, and I don't know, Spirit did that. Like Spirit just, the spoon in the cup. There's a spirit around me, I'm telling you, that is guiding me and giving me signs and omens. You are going to realize that a lot of these people around you trying to put you down because you're not a hoe, you don't sell out for the dough. You're going to realize they're nothing. They're nothing but fucking jokes. Okay? You know yourself. That's why I be telling people you gotta know yourself for yourself. Don't let people tell you about you when they don't even know about themselves. They're oblivious about themselves, about who they are, their heritage, the karmas that they bear, ethnic karmas, national karmas, academic karmas, family karmas, generational karmas, all different kinds of motherfucking occupational karmas, all kinds of karma. This is my occupational karma, me experiencing discrimination, because I'm a spiritualist, I'm an intuitive, an astrologer. Okay. So they're all different karma, but guess what? I will overcome. Okay? I'm not like most intuitives who misuses their gifts and their abilities and become sorceries and obia woman, witch doctors and voodoo people. I am a true blue spiritualist. I'm here to help people. And that's why I'm not going to come and tell you good fortune is coming in for you when I see that you're going to get judgment for all the shit you've done. I'm just going to tell you what it is and what's coming in for you. That you can escape it. Just fess up and face your judgment. I'm not going to give you spells to try to escape it, because the longer you escape that shit, is the greater it's going to be. And that's what a lot of these witch doctors aren't telling you. Okay? And so judgment is coming for a lot of you and these witch doctors and these so-called intuitives who've been misusing their gifts and abilities, because to whom much is given, much is expected. Let me get on with the reading. So, pretty much that's why she wanted to adopt my children. Okay? They've been working with sorcery to try to make me, because I went to the hospital and I left, like, I went there 2 times, and I started to read the energies, and I realized, no, I mean, like, especially the last, alright, the first time I went, and I left, we went by the clinic, because I wanted help with the anxiety attacks, but those were spiritual attacks, and we went by the clinic in Maypen Hospital, the mental health clinic, okay, because what people don't understand, we all have mental illnesses. Now, when it's to call for concern, it is when that, transmutes from being a mental illness, which is a weakness of the flesh, being a spiritual being, having a human experience, is when it turns to mental derangement. When you don't pay yourself attention, you're focusing on the next bitch or the next ninja, and then that shit gets out of control. You start becoming a menace to society. You start attacking people, hurting people with weapons and shit like that. Okay? Then you are a menace to society. Okay? And I went there. I was there. I saw a lot of people coming after me. Mind you, she went there before I did. She left out before I did. Because, I have to take my time to put myself properly together. And so she left out before I did. Okay? And especially knowing, like, I can feel the energies before I encounter them. And I knew there were going to be lots of people. And I was just pretty much taking my time. So I would not become, I would not experience an anxiety attack. They were, like, playing with my chart and stuff like that. And so I went, well, everything happens for my good because it has made me stronger. It has made me overcome that, okay? And so I went, and even though she went way before me and apparently got there before a lot of other people, I went there, and I still got there before a lot of people. When I saw what was going on, every motherfucker was leaving, and I was basically, they left me for last. And I was reading up into the situation, then I saw a van came onto the scene. A van. You know them vans, the ambulance that they use to transport people in, but obviously it's to transport a mentally ill patient, okay? And I was like, I left to get me a phone card because I was conversing with a friend at that time. That friend, seemingly made me seem calm at that time, which I realized that person too was a part of the plot and was nothing but BS. And I left to get a phone card. Before I knew, that was the woman who claims to be my mother behind me, like creating a scene, like where did I go, blah blah blah, like when someone, they're up to no good and they want to ensure that you're there so that what they're up to actualizes and manifests. And I'm like, she was like, they're calling me. I mean, like, no fucking shit. The moment I left this bitch, they're calling me up in that shit. Nah. And I analyze people that people underestimate me, and I like it because that's why I always defeat them. When I went back, they weren't even ready for me. They weren't ready for me. She just wanted to ensure that I wasn't leaving. they were still dealing with people. Okay, they saw me leave, and they wanted to ensure I come back. Anyways, guys, the phone just closed. I went back, and I was like really looking into shit. I'm like, no, she's acting really sus. No, she's up to something. And then I just walked out, and she was like walking behind me, calling me. I just walked the fuck away, and I got into a taxi, and I left that fucking place. And she was there calling my phone, I didn't pay her any mind. I knew what they were up to. Okay? I knew what they were up to. The second time, okay, because I was supposed to go back to the doctor by the general hospital section, emergency section, to get me more prescription for the anxiety drugs. He was like sending me, and then she said, oh, I'm not going to go back over there. I'm going to go over by the clinic. So that was the clinic experience. Okay, the clinical experience. That was the clinic experience. Okay. Anyways, the second time, we were supposed to go by the. She said, okay, we're gonna go by the emergency ward, general section again. Okay, not the clinic that time. They were in such a rush. Her and the eldest sister who worked at the bank, they were in such a rush. I started sizing them up because they have similar frequencies unbeknownst to them, and I'm not going to reveal that, okay? Let me just say, one is an Aries sun, year of the goat, and one is, one was born. The similarity is year of the rat, Aries sun. Those synchronize. That's the similarity. They're always in a rush, and they're always hasty. Okay, it doesn't matter what zodiac you belong to, I will always size you up. But that's something that I know about Aries people. They're the ones who have anxiety. They're always in a rush. That's that Mars frequency where they just cannot wait. They're very impatient. Everything they want to do, they feel like they got to do now. And that's their weakness. They cannot escape that. For them to escape that is for them to transcend to higher frequencies. And for them to transcend to higher frequencies is when they will no longer be on that bullshit. You feel what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, that's good advice for them so they can heal and change, okay? And I was like, That was the day I burned my books and some intuitive cards that I made. If you check on my SPENCE Instagram, and I have a lot of them videos downloaded and saved, backed up in all kinds of places for references, but you'll see a lot of intuitive cards that I made and was actually using. And even on here, some videos that I uploaded to my Sky Goddess Infinity Inc. Instagram channel. I actually uploaded them videos to my YouTube channel, this channel. So, yeah. So, pretty much, the truth is, you see some of them cards. Some of them, okay? I feel like I'm gonna upload, some of the other videos so you guys can see the other intuitive cards that I made. And I just left and I burnt the cards, I burnt the book with my lyrics, my songs, and another book that I had with my astrological information, and the cards. And once I went and I burnt them and I came back, I realized they weren't bothered going anywhere. They were like calling me to come back, and I didn't pay them any money. I think they were calling me when I was going to burn the shit. I'm just trying to remember. When I came back, they were like, when they realized that, because they've been spying on my social media, and because I directly uploaded the videos to my social media account. Yeah, I think I had data. I did have data, and the videos were live recorded videos, and I uploaded them to my Instagram account. I'm gonna check them videos to see if they were live for real. Yeah, but they're on my Instagram account and also the Great Witch channel. Yeah, the Great Witch YouTube channel. I uploaded. Once I did that, there was no rush again to get me admitted to a psych ward. That's the honest truth. But there was this, other day when I actually went back to the hospital to get me some more, anxiety tablets. That was like weeks later, maybe over a month later or a month later, because I still had that prescription that I was, filling, several times. I didn't even know that there are so many refills on that, okay? And I went, and it was like, these people, they're just still up to no good, because I was there, and the female doctor I spoke to, I don't know, if they're all in on shit, but the female doctor I spoke with, she was a doctor, she wasn't a nurse, but for some reason, I was there, and she wanted me to wait before she could write me more anxiety tabs. I'm like, this is real sus, because, like, you're a doctor, why don't you just do your rounds and just decide yes or no? Why do I have to wait? But, just the way in which shit was playing out, I could tell, everything was just really sus, okay? And, she was like, some weird-ass questions that she asked me, even asking me about my occupation. I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with someone's mental health? I don't see the fucking connection right there. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Asking me my occupation, and it's just a discrimination that intuitives and astrologers, we go through, especially intuitives. Because, like, people think that you're crazy to think that you can tell the future. That's how small their minds are. A lot of these people, they say they're medical doctors. No wonder they can't help people. No wonder people go to these hospitals and they die rather than get healing. Because the people who are supposedly their doctors, they need fucking help themselves. They're psyched themselves. Crazy. But they're going to say that we're crazy. Because our minds are open to the unlimited possibilities that exist before us. That bitch was asking me some stupid, small-minded question. I'm like, bitch, are you for real? Like, seriously. Like, I have my days when I dress down and days when I dress up. I told y'all that. It's something that I expressed many a time on my social media account. That's me being an Aquarian. Today, I dress like a bomb. Tomorrow, I'm like a princess. I'm fly as fuck. Last Sunday, I was not in the mood to dress up. I was really, really dressed down like a bomb. But that don't mean I'm crazy. I'm not wielding a machete, attacking people on the streets. I'm not throwing stones at people. I'm not fighting people. I'm not... As a matter of fact, people, they fought me. I never fought back. Sila. I'm not an aggressive, hostile person. I'm the most peaceful, chill person I know. There's nobody, not even Gandhi, but is as composed as I am. Because I speak my mind, I'm that Mars frequency, flighty. No, that's not me. I don't got Mars that fucking highly aspected. I'm chill, zen, okay? I'm Pisces rising. I am the shamanic priestess. And if there's anybody who's not going to physically attack you, that's me. Unless you try to kill me, of course. Because I'm balanced, Aquarius strength. Hurt no man, let no man hurt you. They've attacked me, I've said that already, inside the house. The younger sister, the eldest, and the mother, all three of them. Mind you, they're all big in bodies. And I'm a very slim chick. Y'all see my picture, you see me. because I was talking the truth, speaking my mind. They all came down on me. It was really the mother first. And I was in the bathroom taking a shower, and she attacked me and hauled me out. And, you know, I was like fighting her off to defend myself, because how dare you? I'm not gonna, you know, be afraid of you because you think that you gave birth to me. So you're supposed to disrespect me and abuse me, and I not do anything to protect myself. And I was protecting myself, okay, fighting the bitch off of me. And then them two bitches, they came in and started attacking me. So that was, you know, pretty much, you know, the horror, which is pretty much why I sleep outside. Because if y'all, so it's just really jealousy. And if you're so jealous of me that you're going to attack me just like that, I mean, you're going to kill me in my sleep. If I should allow myself to be careless enough to sleep around you, I'm not going to do that. Okay? So I'm sorry, guys. This seems like I'm telling a whole life story, but I feel like this means something to somebody here. Okay? This is going to help somebody here. Because my story is yours and vice versa. We're a collective. So, there's a lot that I've been through, but I'm strong, you know? I just know when people, they be trying to copy you, because they can, okay? Just know that imitation is the best form of flattery. Imitation, yeah, when someone, they try to imitate you, that means they really, really, really admire you. It's the best form of flattery. Yeah, that's when someone really admires you. They just want to freaking be you. Okay? So I feel like we should just stop taking offense. I mean, they'll never imitate. They'll never be us. Because to be us, you gotta bear our aspects, our frequencies, and all that shit. And our experiences too. There's no way you can be us. You've never experienced what we've experienced. You don't have our aspects. Even if you had our aspects, you would have to have the experiences to go along with them, to be us, to perceive things, you know, the way we perceive them. Okay, so justice is yours. I went and the doctor, let me finish that story, she was asking me a lot of strange questions. What's my profession? I told her, she went on to I even shared my Instagram, and she was, you know, really, really, really bitchy and thought she was so smart and cunning. And I know that they're listening and they're watching my social media accounts. Yeah, they're still doing that shit. And I know. How do I know? I heard a lot of, you know, doctors are gonna lose their minds though. That I do know. But you know, she was like there asking me the name of my Instagram, and I gave her. She was purposely spelling it incorrectly, though I be telling her, because she feels like I'm not perceptive. I'm not perceptive. That's what she thought. She thought that I was, you know, missing some screws. No, y'all who conform, you're the ones missing screws. The screws that would allow you to otherwise be you. You're missing them screws. That, you know, that is your personal identity. That's why you conform. Yeah. I got all my screws intact. Bitch. And she was like, pretty much, I'm like, I mean, like, I you know, I know how to deceive people. I would be an excellent actress. Because, like, people, they see me and I'm like, la, 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 la. I actually heard that in a reading. I was like, really? I'm like, yeah, that is true. And it's not me playing fool to catch wise. It's just my natural nature. But beneath that empressy, nice, beautiful, calm nature, exterior, is a fucking dragon. And that's why I don't play into, you know, egos and illusions, because I know how I am. I'm not deceptive, but I know that I'm peaceful. Like, you know, Kenshin? Is that Kenshin? Or Kenshi? Kenshi of Samurai X. Okay. That samurai, you see how peaceful he is on, you know, the outside? And when he turns into Batusai, how dangerous he is. That's me. I'm not saying I'm gonna go ham and slice people up, but I'm talking about intellectually. You cannot match me. Yeah, I might be around you and I might seem like a silly bitch. A hairhead. I'm not. I may seem like a bum to you some days. Like I'm just, worthless and have no sense. But I'm not. Those are all alter egos. Those are all aspects of me. And therefore, I know not to judge people by, their cover. I see them today, they look one way. I know that don't fucking gotta be them. That don't have to be them. That don't have to be them at all. Okay? That just could be an aspect of their personality. But that don't gotta be them. Okay? And I learn not to judge people by how they look in an instance. Or ever. Okay? And so, pretty much, she was asking me stupid questions. Once I really corrected the bitch, she got to my shit. I know she's following me. Okay? And then she started asking me questions. Because some of these doctors, they want to be like us. Some of them, they pretend. They pretend. Some of them really don't believe. Their minds are too small. But some of them, they see the truth. They want to be the truth. But they're too cruel and wicked and, still small-minded in a sense to be the truth. Because they lack sight. That you don't just copy someone and be them. You're small-minded to think that. Not because you went to university means that you can decipher the code. Why do you think they're called codes? Because not every motherfucker will ever know. Or any motherfucker. It don't matter how smart you think you fucking are. You could have been a straight A student. You could have been the valedictorian of your fucking, class. Or group. It don't fucking matter. You could have gotten straight distinctions. That don't fucking matter. That got nothing to do with spirituality and understanding the spiritual realm. Dumb cunts. Okay? And so, I know a lot of y'all resonate with me because a lot of you probably didn't go to university either, but you're smart as fuck. People are jealous of you because of that. It ain't our fault. And then I was watching the computer, and I saw what she was doing. They think they're testing me, but I'm pretty just disgusted of them. I saw what she was doing. She asked me if I came by taxi. Because she wanted to know if I came with anyone so they could lock me away and nobody knows what happened to me. Then I saw she put in something on the computer. Something about ambulance. I'm like, why the fuck you put in ambulance on that? I didn't come for you to take me away to anywhere, but their intention was to take me away in an ambulance. To do whatever it is they're planning to do. To lock me down in a mental institution. I'm like, I really wish some of the crazy people on the streets would start attacking people. Hopefully not me or any of my kids. But just start attacking people, like killing people just like so. Because of all the crazy people on the street, these bitches and ninjas, they don't even care. They drive past them in their vehicles. They don't care to say, okay, let's get an ambulance and get them admitted. They don't care. And right now, what I believe, there are lots of people in these mental institutions. They're not crazy. They're innocent people. People have robbed them of their royalties, their destinies, their blessings, and locked them away. Those are the only people they're admitting. That's what's been revealed to me intuitively. I wish Spirit would give me another sign, because I know I'm right on the money. There are no mad people up in Bellevue and them mental institutions. They're innocent people. People have worked witchcraft on to manipulate their energies, to make them think they're crazy, to make people think they're crazy. Because they got songs they wanted to steal from them. They got their life works, inventions, all kinds of shit that they wanted to steal from them. Some of them, they're in prison. People lied on them and got them arrested. But because I don't break the law, I've never broken the law, nor will I ever. I'm too smart for that. Yeah, they try the mental route. I talked already about my sons, where they're trying to use them to formulate a lie against me. And even with that girl, that guy's daughter, the guy who I was with in St. Mary, they try to do that too. And so you got to be careful of these kids. I don't want to be a stepmom. People are too trifling, and the honest truth is, I don't think I want to have any more children. And I feel like I'm going to live on my own, and that's how it's going to be. I don't trust people. Now, when my sons are old enough, yeah, they'll come and they'll get their inheritances from me. But I'm going to just keep to myself like a true blue hermit. I don't trust people. No. But there are a lot of things too, because including child support that, they used to get from the boy's father that they didn't want me to have, to live comfortably, that they thought that was going to make me live comfortably, please. That was just only to buy food. Okay? But people, their minds are so corrupt that, they just think cruel. Yeah? They have cruel natures. So anyways, I left. And I said to myself, Lord, the Lord help me. Good thing I know the aspects and stuff, so I knew it was going to end. I knew August was going to be the last of it. Yeah. And it sure did end with August. August ended with it. And if they try that shit again, they're going to die instantly. Which they are eventually all going to die. You feel me? Because all of that sorcery and black magic is going to ricochet on them. Okay? But let's get back to the reading here. Alright. They're trying to attack in different ways, using different aspects, but it keeps making me more enlightened. It keeps enlightening me even more and more, giving me more insight and knowledge. That's pretty much what they're doing. Though it causes me a little bit of pain, it just still makes me better at the end of the day. Okay? So, I really have reevaluated certain things, and I'm just happy, with the way things are in a certain way. Me being single, I don't want to get married again. I don't want to have any more children. I do not want to mother someone else's children. People are too trifling. When you've got money, when you've got a great destiny or fate, people are trifling as fuck. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody whatsoever. Now, so anyways, it don't matter if you're Caucasian, Black, Asian, Indian, I don't trust people, because all of them races have proven to me how wicked and fucked up people are. As long as it's the flesh, a lot of spirits out there, they are weak to the flesh, because we are spiritual beings after all, having human experiences. But let me just finish, okay? They've been trying a lot of fuckery behind the scenes, okay? They tried to start up a lot of shit behind the scenes, okay? But now they're stuck. Okay? You gotta understand that. And the reason why people were doing that, they're jealous of who we are, our title. Okay? Our title. We are the high priestess. We are the star. We are the chosen ones. We are the chosen ones, the good black sheep. Okay? They're jealous of our public image, how people see us. They're jealous of our knowledge. They're jealous of that. But they curse themselves trying to curse us. Okay? And we're going to get justice in this spiritual matter, where comfort is concerned, we've won. We've won here. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, King of Swords in reverse, Knight of Swords. We won. They're trying to affect our psyche, what we believe in, our pineal gland. Okay? All of that's going to ricochet on them. They're going to lose their minds. That's what's going to happen. And it's going to reveal that they're just jealous. All of what they've been doing, all of where they've been going behind the scenes, doing trifling shit, going to these witch doctors, that's being exposed by the new moon in Libra. Okay? Light is going to be shed on what is going to be exposed. That's that new moon in Libra. Things being exposed that were being done in the dark. Blood magic, moon magic, sorcery, voodoo work, all that. Libra is the 7th house. That rules public image. Also the public. That shit that was done in the dark being revealed in the public. That's what that means. Plus we got the full moon in Pisces frequencies seeping into that. Okay? Illumination. Okay. People are going to know. Plus we got Mercury retrograding in Libra, September 27. People are going to be connecting the dots. It's taking a closer look at things that have been happening. And people already, because we are already in the shadow of Mercury retrograding in Libra. We're in the shadow of that. Some may call it pre-shadow. I call it shadow. Because we're not actually there. I don't know why people call it pre-shadow. But we in the shadow because it is not yet. But we in the shadow of it because we close to it and we can feel the energies already. People, they've been putting 2 and 2 together to get the 4. All that blood magic, the moon magic, okay? People are going to come to you and say, I did this read. I said something like this already. People are going to come to you and say, damn, I didn't know that's what you were going through. We didn't know. We don't know how we were in the dark about that shit. But that's also the sorcery. Casting illusions to the public, on the public, that you're crazy, you're the problem, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Now also, something you did, something you said, a religious right, okay, that you did, okay, you got rights to do something, you did it, okay, this could be spell work, okay, but you did something, okay, and it is causing these people to get their judgment even faster. They're experiencing these ends way quicker. So these are things happening before the new moon in Libra. Okay, things that have been happening before the Mercury retrograde in Libra. Okay? Alright. So moving on to your health, guys. Okay?